up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of RONJIE.COM's RONJIE Transforms Toy Finders, or GSTF2 for short. It's the new show, and today we are doing a relatively quick mail call new haul where we're looking at a bunch of Transformers stuff that I got from a thrift store. And I'm actually talking about Value Village, and these are what I got. First and foremost, I found this thing. So it's my second Bumblebee mask. That's from the Bayverse. We do have, of course, a Bumblebee mask from the Nightverse. But yeah, we have 3 Bumblebee masks now. But I mean, sure, it's a little different design from the one we already have. And then I also got this. I mean, I don't know how valuable it is right now, but it's from August 1995, Volume 1, Series 2, I think. Issue number 45. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't even know who those are yet, but I'll figure it out. I've read comics in the past, like in the 90s. My brother used to have comics, and I read his comics. But that's about all my experience in terms of comics. But let's get to the main meat of this mail call new haul. And basically this is what I got. That's really Transformers related that I am really excited about. It's Transformers Find Your Fate Junior. So it basically marries 2 different things that I like from my childhood. Of course, there's the Transformers and there's Choose Your Own Adventure. But I think Choose Your Own Adventure was from a different publishing house. So for this publishing house, which is Ballantine Books, if I'm not mistaken, yes, it's Ballantine Books. They call it Find Your Fate, so it's basically the same thing. But we got 5 different issues, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is Dinobots Strike Back. This one is Battle Drive. This one is Attack of the Insecticons. This one is Earthquake. And this one is Desert Flight. So for those of you who are not familiar, basically I call them Choose Your Own Adventure, although Find Your Fate sounds like a knockoff, but it is Choose Your Own Adventure, basically. So basically it's a story, but the story depends on your choices in the in reading it. So for example, gonna look for a page here where you're meant. So I don't know. So there's one end to the story. There's another end to this story, and then for example, here. Okay. So. Well, maybe that's not a good example, but oh man, here you go. So basically, you're reading this part of the story, and then at the end, at the bottom, you're gonna make a decision what to do or what to think and so on. And then depending on what decision you choose, you're going to a different page specific to that decision or corresponding to that decision. So for example, here, if you think Buddy should wait for Optimus Prime, turn to page 54. If not, if you think Buddy should get away while he has the chance, turn to page 42. So depending on what you choose, you're going to end up with a different story each time if you change your decision. So that's the cool thing about these books. Well, one cool thing about, Choose Your Own Adventure type of books. But of course, these are Transformers, so that's exciting as well. Of course, well, the more exciting part. But last but not least, these books, there should be 9 books in total. It says here, let's see. So that was book number 1. Maybe in book number 5, it says it will say there's more. Let's take a look. No, it doesn't. So, but anyway, basically these are 1986 by Hasbro Inc. So that's just so cool. That is just so cool. And the one other cool thing about this is there's like sketch art. I don't know who made them. Maybe not somebody very popular, but they look very cool. So there's the Dinobots, there's Grimlock, and Slag, as he used to be called back then, Sludge, Snarl, and Swoop. So very cool. Here is Swoop with an Insecticon. So yeah, very cool. So I mean, I'm gonna read these, of course, but if I don't know if you guys know about the show Playtime with Alphonsus Prime. My partner in crime, my son actually, Alphonsus Prime, has a show that comes out regularly 9:30 a.m. Saturday mornings Eastern Time in the US and Canada. He's probably gonna take a look at these in his feature episodes, or he has already taken a look at them if his schedule works out better than mine. But that being said, that is about it for this episode of RONJIE.COM's Garage Sale Transformers Toy Finders, or GSTF2 for short. It's the new show. Once again, this has been another mail call new haul where we looked at a bunch of stuff that we got from a thrift store called Value Village. We hope you like this episode, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please follow us on the social media channels. We're on Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Last but not least, please share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and everybody you know, including your enemies, because they might start to like you again, as Alphonsus Prime would always say. And until next time, Autobots, rev up and roll out.